we have created a destination in a BTP, SAP BTP cockpit with the Northwind OData service to consume an OData API. Once the destination has been created, then we have mapped those destination to the SAP build process automation. Once the mapping has been done, then we have consumed those destinations via actions under the services in a build process automation, and we are trying to get entity data from the Northwind OData API. With the help of the actions that we have created, we are consuming those data within a build process automation, and we are creating a project with the employee relocation scenario, and we are in the mid of those process. We have started somehow, and we have logged into SAP BTP cockpit. This is a global account. Here we have a sub account of SAP-BPA. Navigating to the sub account. Yeah, once we navigated to the sub account, the BPA, we have destinations that we have created yesterday. You could find the Northwind. This is a destination that we have created, and we have given this name as Northwind, and the URL, which is nothing but the Northwind OData service. We got it from the actual. This is a demo OData that we can use it for all the SAP BTP as well as the other. Not only it's SAP specific, we can use it for other platform as well. We are using it as a demo OData. The proxy type as intranet, and authentication right now we have given as a no authentication. But apart from this, while creating a destination, once where we are going to use those destinations that we have to decide before creating a destination, because why it seems there are some additional properties that has to be added to the destinations. While adding those additional properties, then only we can be able to use those destinations in a particular services within a BTP. For an example, in this build process automation, we are going to use this destination in the build process automation. Then we have to give this process automation as true, and the SAP build.usage as true, as OData underscore gen. Then the another one additional properties that we have given as SAP application. Okay, that is a minimum properties that we have given as true. Once this SAP build process automation property is set to true, then only we can see the destination in a build process automation. Then similar to this, for the other services like SAP UI5 or SAP CAP, success factors, for any other things that are CPI, for any other things that we are going to create a destination in a BTP cockpit, you have to maintain some of the additional properties tagged to the services. That is a very important thing that you have to focus, guys. I'm just deleting this V2. I thought that because this V2 only we are not able to get the data, so that I will check this V2 and try to fetch a data. Yes.
Sorry for that. I just need a small detail. So the where we can get that the display property details.
Yeah. There is a help document. I will share you the help document for all the services. What are the additional properties that you have to maintain? You will get from the SAP help document. I will share with the end of the session.
Okay, sure. Thank you.
BTP services.data.org/northwind/northwind s. Okay. This has to be not win. Okay, we will try this once in a browser, whether we are getting a data. Getting some data. Okay, we will refer to one of the entity set as employees. We are searching for the entity sets. What is the entity set name that we are going to use here? This is a employee entity set. Yes. Then you have to delete this dollar metadata and give us employees. Oh, this is an XML version. String mark dollar format is equal to JSON. I think there are a number of entries here. We will beautify this JSON. Because in this employee entity set, we having the employee of employee informations, employee one, employee two, there are a number of employee details are there. Okay, that we have checked this service is working fine, so that I'm saving this. I'm checking the connection from the cockpit. Yes, it's 200 okay for now. Yeah. Then I'm navigating to the services. In services, instance and subscription, launching this SAP build. Okay. Here we have used created an actions accessing the not window data. Give me a minute, I will try to delete this and add. Okay, fine. We will create another one. Let it be. I have created as not window data API. In this, I'm not going to choose this one. I'm going to choose a employee. Here in employee, what are all the available entity types, that what are all the actions that we can use that we are seeing in the screen. For this, I'm going to choose an employee ID. Yes, get entity from an employees from by key. Okay, this is an employee ID and the output. If you see in the output, okay, simply we have to get this is what yesterday we have expected, guys. This is how you should get the output, all the employee details. If you give the any other employee number, right now we are getting the details for employee one. Based on this input value as an employee ID, we should fetch the information from this. I'm going to get an details of the employee file. Yeah, right now it's working. Okay. Okay, guys, this is fine. I'm releasing this. Initial commit as version 1.0.0. Okay, and I'm publishing to the library. Yeah, now it's published. Nothing about it. The API is our actions that we have to choose. Okay, we'll go to the lobby. Here you could see what are all the projects that we have created. The first project, employee location approval, is the first project that we are created yesterday. In this, I have chosen the artifacts as forms. Then we have checked whether we are getting the employee information in this. Okay. Other than this, we have created anything. Yeah, we have created a data type as a decision input and output. Yeah, this is fine. Employee relocation. Yeah. Let me explain you what the use case that we are going to discuss it today. So, relocation. The first thing we are going to handle the three use cases. The first one is if employee, if employee's number of service years greater than 1, then process will send for an approval. This is the first use case. And the second one, if service employee service year less than 1, it will send for rejection notification, rejection path, rejection route. And then rejection notification to employee. If employee newly requested location or same, then it will send back the form to the employee for rework. Yeah, these are the three use cases that we are going to discuss it today using a process. Let me go to the RDP system. Here we have created some of the inputs that I think we have to do some of the modification in an input and output parameters. Okay. Edit. And the new field is new location, current city, okay. Okay, this is fine. Current country, we will adding another one field as current country. And the first name of the employee and the last name. Here I think the employee ID is not needed. So we will delete this employee ID. Anyway, new location is needed. Relocation date. Okay. And the other field is first name and last name. These are the things. Okay. Higher date is needed for the our scenario. Let me check the scenario once. Number of services. Okay. New location. The new location, the requested location, and the earlier location that which employees is there, that has to be redirected to the first process. Okay, current city. Current country, first name and last name. Okay. In a decision output, we are going to add some other fields here as rework, boolean, and name as string. Yeah. Okay. Adding it is eligible is a boolean, comments is fine, decision, rework, name. Okay. These are all the outputs. Based on this, we are going to create a decision. Decision input and output. Okay. Actually, we will add it once again, guys, that we have made input and output parameter, that we have made the changes, right? So that we will be. Sometimes it won't accept. Okay, rule input and the output parameters that we are going to use here is rule output, rule underscore output. Drop down, we will using this output. Okay, once this is created, we will initially save this. It is a design console. I think we have done yesterday. Some rules has been created so that it's giving an error. Okay, let's see first what are all the rule table that we have created. Okay, these are all the rule tables. I think we have to delete this now, and we will create another one rule table as a fresh one. I'm copying the same and giving it in rule description. Hit policy is first match, rule category. Okay, the next step. Here we could see what are all the inputs and outputs that has been used here. We will using all the inputs that from all the inputs that we have mapped from the data type, hire date, current city, current country, first name and last name. Here, um, usually we will be giving the values as equals, right? Operator that I'm not going to give here. We'll check whether it's work or not. No, we will be using the another way, guys. Actually, we will not tag the everything here. We will use another way. We'll show you it in a different format. What we'll do, here out. Fraction of year hire date. We are going to play with the years, right? So that I have given some of the mathematical expression like year of today minus year of the higher date. What is the actual higher date? Okay, this is the input, and the other one input is, and the other one is new location. This is the one, and in the rule output we will be using all the things. Yes, I'm going to create a decision rule with the same name exists. Okay, where the rules exist. Okay, it's not right now. We don't have the rule. Okay, transition at boards here. Year of today. Mathematical expression is subtraction. I agree. Have to close the bracket or else it will give an error. To get the list or to get the what are all the suggestions that you have to choose here, you have to give control plus space. When you give control plus space, you will get the suggestions from this input field. What are all the possible arithmetic operations or some of the fixed values or the inputs that you can give here. When I'm giving control plus space, here I can give the rule input as employees new location. Yeah, okay. These are all the two things that we are going to use as a input, and for the output, one is eligible, rework, comments, decision, and name. Creating a table. Yes, the table has been created. We are going to add three entries here because the scenario, what are the scenarios that we are going to cover is if the employee number of service is greater than or is equal to 1, the process will send for an approval. If the employee service of the year is less than 1, it will send for rejection, and the rejection notification will send to an employee. If the employee newly requested location and the actual, yeah, the employee newly requested location and current location or same location or same, then it will send back the form to employee for rework. Sorry, I have missed that word, guys. I have added it now. Okay. Now we will add some of the condition. The first condition is greater than or is equal to 1, and we are going to the new location. Not all the new locations that we are going to here, we are going to using a concatenation and some of the employee details to concatenate. Rule input dot current city, comma, single quote. Single quote is nothing but a space. I'm giving some space between the current city as well as the uh, employee details dot current country. Yeah. What is the column in a new location? What I have did here. I'm going to concatenate the input what we are getting from the form. Then I'm doing a concatenation of current city as well as the current country. Okay, this is the first line item in a table. Then eligible is a boolean value, so that I'm as giving as true. Okay, and if it's a rework, it's also true. This is a happy scenario. What are the comments? You can add a comments here as well. I'm giving it the same location. The decision that we are going to take as no decision. So it will won't go for an approval. Actually, this is the same location scenario. Here in a name, I'm going to concatenate first name, concatenated the first name as well as the last name. Actually, this is the same location scenario. We will add another one row after this. If the employee year is less than 1, so we see the experience of the employee is less than 1. Here we are not going to do any concatenation. False. And in rework is no. Here it won't be anything. And in reapply, the comments. Okay, 1 year of service. Here the decision that we are made is rejected. So the same uncontain so that we can directly copy paste here. The second row is completed, and we are going moving to the third one. Inserting a go after this. This is a scenario for the employee. Actually, the experience of the employee is greater than 1, but employee has not chosen the current city as the same current city as the relocation as the same, so that we are going to accept this flow. Here, not concatenate rule input dot current city, come on, here it's the eligible is true, rework is false. We will be giving a comment as employee is eligible for
Others, sorry to disturb after this side. So I wanted to know that that year today. Please go back to that screen.
yes.
Yeah, so we are first and third condition in both of these. It's greater than equal to 1 year.
Yeah, the first and the last, right? Actually, here the first is the employee year is greater than 1, but the employee has chosen the current location and the relocation as same.
No, no, that I understood. Okay, first one is equal to, last one is not equal to, but then the first conditions will will be same. Yes, like greater than equal to one will be same for both.
Yeah, ideally, that's the condition, right? Let me go to that. Here, the employee
Mhm.
number of circuits is greater than is equal to 1. This is the first scenario. It's a happy scenario. Okay. If
Okay.
it's less than 1, then it will go for a rejection notification. And the third condition that we are not using anything here. Actually, if the employee service here, it should be also greater than is equal to 1. Then only this condition will be satisfied. Since the employee has chosen as a new as a and the current location as the same, then the number of years
Mhm.
should be same.
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing related to the number of years in this condition.
Yeah, yes. For the third
Okay.
condition, yes.
So by default, you have taken as greater than equal to one.
Yes. Approved. And the same. Directly we can copy paste here. This is the three scenarios that we have discussed earlier, guys. Now we are going to save this decision with three errors. Okay, what are the errors? Row 1, column 6. The result recognize invalid expression, modify the expression and rule. Row 1 and column 6. Okay, we will not give anything. Row 2 and column 2. Row 2, column 4. Actually, it's saying if there is any empty values, don't give the hyphen. Just leave it as empty. Okay. Decision saved successfully. So we will delete this for now and save this. Now we are going to add a decision here. Input on. You're going to get the country, city, first name, last name, and the hire date from the actions that we have created. Then we have to map those actions here. Mm, Really, it should show in a decision what are the released actions. In the Robotic API. Give me a minute, guys. Actually, it has to be shown. Let me check the documentation. Yeah, guys. Now we are getting that. Actually, the thing that I have forgotten. What was the thing that we have missed in this where in the OTP? Yeah. Before we have what are the actions that we have created and what are the entities that we have tagged there? We will be using in an actions. I will show the step what I have did. In this, I have click on the plus icon. Here the actions is there. Just I have created one new action. In the new action, here I used get entity from employee keys, but you should be very careful what are the actions that you have created. I have created two actions as accessing Northwind API and the Northwind OData API. So that this is the new one that I will be adding here. Once it's added, we get a confirmation as dependency added. Here, just give the destination variable as Northwind dest. Here in the inputs, you here ideally the input should be there. Just give the employee ID as an input. Outputs are the parameters that we will be getting by default from the framework itself. We no need to do anything. Okay, these are all the output parameters that we will be getting. Once these output parameters are once we see all these output parameters, then we have to go to our decision. Once we click on this input and select this current city, you could see there is a get entity from employees that in the result, you can map it directly. What is the current city? Okay. Yeah, current city as city and the current country as country. These are we are getting from the entity set. First name, hire date, last name, new location. It should be ideally we are getting from the trigger form because the new location is from the trigger form. Yeah, the outputs. Okay, role output is these are the things. Fine. We have given this. After this decision, we have to go a flow approve as well as the default one. Correct, right? Yeah. Yeah. After this, we will add one condition here, the if condition. In this, we no need this relocation decision for now. Yeah. Based on the, sorry guys, I forgot about the decision parameter is accepted. We'll check it here. Yeah. Based on the eligible true or false. The eligible is true or false.
can you please go to the condition table? There you have mentioned that true false, right?
Yes.
So all are not kept in the single code.
Wait, I will go to this decision table. Relocation decision is the one. Okay. What you're telling?
The true false value.
Yeah, this eligible true false, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is what we are going to check it now.
No. Like the rejected or approver, you have kept in single quote, right? So same like
Here,
that. This is a here also we don't have to keep that single quote.
Here also we don't need to keep. Oh, sorry, I'm not getting your full voice, Tamil. Can you please?
I'm asking that the value that you have maintained the true false. For that you didn't keep the single quote.
Here, true false, right?
Yes.
This is a Boolean value, the data type that we have maintained as a Boolean, so that we don't need to give a single quote. If you give us a string, then only we will have to give us a single quotes.
It's only applied for a string only.
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Adding the conditions here, eligible is false. Here, based on the condition, we should have multiple things. One is default one, and this is a notification form here. It will end. In the default route, I'm adding another one condition as rework is true, if the rework is false, it should be true. Rework is true, it will go in an if condition, and we will add another one form for rework. Or else it will go in a default route. That is fine. Okay. The approval form, approve or reject, direct route. Okay. This is a big flow now. First, we will save this. Notification form, rework form. Rework form has to be routed back to start. It will be routed back to the which one? Okay. Trigger form, right? Actually, it should be routed back to the trigger form. I think branch is not needed. Why the trigger form is not visible? Here it will routed back. We are routed back to the same actions. Few forms has to be okay. The notification form. What are the components that we are going to use here? New location. Relocation date. Response from the decision. One text field. And the other paragraph text area as comments. We will be saving this. Okay, before this, we will use other custom word as acknowledge. Mapping the inputs, commands, yes, and the decision Decision is from the decision table. Employee ID is from the trigger form. Oh, employee ID should be the number, sorry. Okay. New location, relocation date. We have to add another one component in relocation date here. Okay, we will add it here. Before this, okay, we will anyway do it at a one time. Before that, we will open editor and change the employee ID as number. Okay, we have mapped out the components and the output is fine. And here subject. Instead of this, we will give another one. Email ID here. Server plus 2. Okay. Server plus 2 will get this notification form. Noted. Duplicate is not needed. change. Save this process. Okay. I'll quickly edit this rework form. Here we will add one text as comments, decision comments. Oh, sorry, this could not be a text. It should be a text area. Okay. Location, city, and the current location. These are the read-only fields. I will save this. Employee relocation process. Yeah, we're choosing a rework form. And the current location we will be getting from not from the decision, from this entity in the city. Okay. And the decision commands is from the decision table. Okay. Requested relocation city is give me a minute, guys. New location is a drop-down value. Okay, fine. That we are given as a drop-down value. Fine. We will save this, and here approval form. We will quickly edit this as well. Current location we are mapping from the entity set, and the employee ID we will be mapping from the entity set as well. The employee name Process started. Fine. Guys, do you understand? This is a simple flow, but it's very big. Just we have added some of the conditions and as well as few decisions. Some of the forms are there, and we're redirecting for the rework as well. We will do the same scenario as a lab activity because this is a huge, big form as well as it has some more complex decisions, right? We will do the same form as a lab activity. Then we will get understand of this, what are the things that we have used in this form. I will release this. Okay, it's deployed. I'm going to a process. I'm taking a link here. Employee ID is one. Employee ID is five. New location. I choose in Kerala. Tentative relocation date is end of this month. We'll submit this. Go and check in the monitor where the process is. Okay. And the process is not completed. It's available here. Shipments. Okay. I'm selecting this process. Get entity, it has been gone to that action, and destination is not been data service. It's got all the information from the actions. Then it's reached the decision table completed. Then it's reached the condition one, and it's in the task relocation approval form. Okay. Then we will see what the data set we are get from the entity set, as well as what are all the outputs that we are getting from the decision table. Start event, employee New location is Kerala. Reason for relocation. This is fine. And this is the actual result that we are getting from the entity set. If you see the context, this is some of a encrypted value for the photo. Title as sales manager, address, country UK. What is the hire date? If you see, hire date is 1993. Okay, ideally it will take the happy flow, I think, yes. Rework is false, eligible is true. Employees eligible for relocation is also fine. Decision is approved. Name is Stephen Bochan. Okay. But this is a happy flow. This is fine. Who has the task? Server plus one. I only has the tasks. Okay. Let me go to my inbox. I'm approving this. Instance is completed. This is a happy flow scenario that we have seen. We will see the, okay, what we will do now. Current location is London. Okay, we have to pick something in a trigger form. Deploy it again. It's taking some time. It's taking this much of time to deploy. Okay, 1.0.2 already it's deployed, it says at 10:13 a.m. Yeah, the latest version is deployed. Now we're getting the number. Oh, it's saying that creating an instance has failed. I think we don't have the access to check the utilities and the logs. Okay. Something is happening. Okay, anyway, 1.2 is the latest version that we have deployed, okay. But why it's not allowing us to create a form? Where we can check this util. Process instance creation failed. Here in control tower also we don't have any utilities option. External IP safe list, okay. External authentication mail server. Do we check in the environments whether do we have any agent management alert handlers variables AP keys? Okay. Okay. Let me try to get a screenshot. Oh, it's disappeared. Check that we are in the module 3 right now. Please go through this, what are the module 3 topics that are given in the slides. Actually, I think I have covered most of the topics given in this. If you have any doubt, once you go through all this, please let me know. We will see what are the things that you have. And apart from this, we will be using the debuggers that we will use while the automations are running. The create a project, everything that we have created a project, and we have seen the result. What are the artifacts that has been given in this project that we have used? I think most of the artifacts that we have used, the screen capture as well as the automations. I think the screen capture and the automation, these are the two major topics that we have not seen. I have planned from the next week, we are going to work fully with the automations as well as the screen captures that we will see. Other than this, I think everything is we have seen. So it's okay. Okay, just go through, guys, and let me know anything. If you have any doubt in this, we will see.
So Adarsh, I have a question here. So when we are going to do this hands-on for yesterday and today's session?
Yeah, tomorrow we will do the hands-on.
Okay.
Yes. Here they are creating automations and activating and selecting the activated versions that have been installed in the local machine. This is a process to create an automation that we will see briefly. I have more scenarios for that. Workaround the lab activity for this same, and we will continue the process.